Stimulus checks are hitting bank accounts. They're either coming in a direct deposit or a stimulus check. All of that updated news is right here in this video, as well as some things that are happening in our own backyard. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. I'm your host, John Muro. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're new to this channel, thank you for watching. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. We have a ton of people that have said that they have joined the True Life Investing family. To that, we say thank you and welcome to the family. We've got a ton of news. We got a lot of information about giveaways that we do every single month that we'll talk about at the end of this video. But we've got a ton of information that you need to know about that affects you and I on a daily basis. We are your advocate for some daily news, stimulus checks that are hitting bank accounts. When are they coming? When is the arrival date? When is the direct deposit date? When are stimulus checks hitting bank accounts? All of that information is right here. You tuned into the right channel, so let's dive on the screen. So the IRS issues 12 million tax refunds after correcting 2020 returns. The Internal Revenue Service issued 12 million tax refunds to Americans who paid too much in taxes. Can you believe that? So at least they're giving it back. At least they're doing something about it. You know, one of Kevin McCarthy's first thing is to defund the IRS. How many of you guys agree with that? Should he do that? Why would that be his first move? Again, so many other bigger problems that we need fixed, like those on a fixed income getting more money. I'm just saying, so many people need help financially. The agency corrected 14 million 2020 tax returns related to unemployment compensation, resulting in $14.8 billion in refunds that average around $1,200 a person. The IRS started correcting the returns in May of last year. So again, you should be seeing some checks come your way if you filed taxes during that unemployment stage where they were trying to get all those people who got laid off, their businesses closed, got to take care of. So hopefully that money is coming your way. Well, guess what? We have some big news. This variant, this COVID vaccine that they're trying to stop these variants from taking over is mutating and is going crazy. Yet again, COVID isn't over. Here's what experts expect that COVID-19 pandemic to be like this year. Many people have been worried whether or not it's going to come back and how hard is it going to come back. Well, it's been 3 years, and it sounds crazy to say that, but yes, it really has been 3 years. They are warning that powerful variants emerging as the virus continues to spread and mutate globally. We know back at the place that it started in Wuhan that literally another sign of this COVID hit again, a different variant, and yet again, people are like, what are we supposed to do? It just keeps mutating. So how do we take care of that? What kind of vaccine are we going to provide? And this is where they are working on that to give to Americans. Now, I will say this. Many people are big advocates of the vaccine, and many people are not. I truly believe that there's just something not right about it. Many people on this channel said, you know what, you're right. There is something, just I don't have a good feeling about it. And then there are others that said, hey, it's a good thing. So again, I leave it up to you viewers to let me know what you think about it. But the fact that it's almost like the flu. Every year you got to get a flu shot. So the flu shot you got last year doesn't work this year because the new strands, new things are coming out. So it's almost falling into the same category as the flu, but we do know that COVID does affect it in a different way. And I'm not saying that the flu is not bad, but what I'm saying is COVID is just, it was really devastating when it hit, and it hit hard. And it's still big in the US. We're still having a lot of people get it. So make sure to stay sanitized, cough in your elbow, and sanitize your hands. I just want you to be safe. Now on to the stimulus news that you came for. We are your daily advocate for looking up every single state that is sending out stimulus checks. Now, there is a ton of states that are not sending them out. Texas, Ohio, Louisiana, Wisconsin, Iowa. We know this. Every day we do the research and we see the same states over and over and over. It gets frustrating. I get it. It gets annoying sometimes to always hear that California is sending them out again. But what about Ohio? What about North Carolina? What about Pennsylvania? What about all of these other states that are not presenting any information? Texas probably has to be the most requested state on this channel. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know down in the comments below. But yet again, so many people ask about Texas. The Texas governor needs to step up and do something, and I agree. So does every other state. That's why I think that the federal government should be sending out stimulus checks of up to $1,400 to those on a low income and those on a fixed income. Why? Because grocery prices are high. Gas prices are going back up. Recession is looming around the corner, but inflation is still the highest that it's ever been. So what does that do for your average American that just makes a certain amount of money? We can't even talk about those on a fixed income because you guys don't make enough money. They just raised your amount up a little bit, but that doesn't cover a whole lot. So what are you supposed to do? Again, this is why we do this research to see which states are sending out and who's getting what. So Alaska sent out $3,200 payments. That was great. California sending up to $1,050. Colorado, $750 rebates. Now, California is sending them out till January 14th. Colorado is sending them out until January 31st. Then you have Delaware for $300. That is going out anytime this year. Florida is mainly doing a child tax credit, and I know it's not mainly for everybody because if you don't have a child, well, you don't qualify. So I'm hoping that Florida does do something other than just a child tax credit. Georgia is sending out $250 tax rebates, and yes, I know because I have friends in Georgia that told me just 2 weeks ago, hey, we got notified that we're getting up to $250 as a stimulus check. So yes, those checks are on the way. Hawaii sending out $300, and it's mainly to those who opted out of direct deposit and wanted a stimulus check. Well, it does take a longer time to get those, and I know that many of you could use those right now. And if you're in Hawaii, let us know that we've got somebody watching from Hawaii. Idaho is last on the list. Now, Idaho is sending out $300 for single tax filers, $600 for joint. They've got a website that if you go to their website, you can actually check if you're eligible and how much money you're getting and when you are getting it. I wish that every state, Louisiana, North Carolina, Ohio, Iowa, would step up to the plate and offer their residents some financial release, especially to our seniors and those on a fixed income. Again, I know that the federal government hasn't pushed any information out. Let's be clear. The federal government isn't doing anything. I thought that after Joe Biden promised $2,000, like you see here, yes, $2,000. Oh, you need more proof? Like he said here.
We will finish the job of getting a total of $2,000 in cash relief to people who need it the most.
That we would be seeing these checks come at any point in time. I know a recession is probably around the corner, but people are really needing some financial help. So I'm hoping that he keeps his promise because several of you voted for him. So hopefully he keeps his end of the deal. But that is all the information I have for you today. Stay tuned because I've got a ton of more videos coming your way. I've got a ton of information just for you that is the most up-to-date that's out there. And also we do a ton of giveaways. All you have to do is make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and let us know that you are the #1 fan down in the comments below. We'll put your name in a drawing and draw that on the 22nd. If you want another chance to win and you like movies, then guess which quote this movie came from.
Because we live or we die by the clock. We never turn our back on it. And we never ever allow ourselves the sins of losing track of time.
I'm telling you, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But let us know which movie you think it is down in the comments below. And then if you get it right, we'll put your name in a drawing, and we'll do that drawing on the 22nd. Again, thank you so much for watching. Your love and support means the world. Again, thank you for your feedback. All of those that let me know the room was good, everything was getting better. Thank you so much because I really want to do everything I can to help you guys out. So stay tuned for more videos to come. And until next time, I'm John Muro.